Well, the fans just starting to come in here at Braehead Arena. It feels like such a long time since we've had hockey here at home. We have played one home game this season against the Manchester Storm in the Challenge Cup, a victory for the Clan on that occasion. But this, for many fans, is the real homecoming game tonight for John Tripp and his new roster of Clansmen. And what better game to have than against the Scottish rivals, the Fife Flyers. The Flyers themselves are on a 3-game winning streak, scoring 14 goals in that time and only conceding 4. Only one of those games in the Elite League, so just 2 points on the board for them, a home victory against the Coventry Blaze. The Clan have had 6 games in the Elite League and just 4 points on the board, but remember, all those games away from home. This is a big opportunity to get another 2 points on the board tonight. Now, some people wonder if the imports really understand the rivalry between these two teams. Well, if you'd seen the Scottish Cup final, you wouldn't even ask that question. Multiple line brawls and not a check left unfinished. Will we see more of that tonight? There's only one way to find out. Let's go ringside. He's up for it? Yes. Let's go ringside. The Flyers turfing out here in the corner. Shaber now. Down low. Hands it back to the blue line. Gauthier thinks about it, flashes it through, and it's into the glove of Ryan Nye. Sescon just having a word.
That's where they wanted to be at this moment in time in terms of the Challenge Cup campaign. Remember, they missed out last year.
Well, it's Brooks who puts the afterburners on. He has support. It's 3-on-2 here for the Clan. Shot comes away and it's Sescon who flashes wide, but Ellis is well outside of his posts. Clan looking to push it here. Sescon fancies another shot. Doesn't get past the D-man, and now Clan are back cycling. Sescon feeds it out wide to his landscape. Lovely take from Haywood. Haywood going direct. Feeds it out wide on the ice. Doughty with a big powerful slap shot. Isles couldn't hold on to it. Peacock now loses out to Mosey on the draw. Bit of a tumble for the Flyers player in the zone. It comes back to Bjorklund on the point. Feeds it out right. And Brooks takes a big swipe and takes the deflection. Nearly bubbled over the stick of Isles. Isles picks up his stick there as well. A little bit of chaos. Clan now Doughty pinned in the corner by Berzins. Great work from him actually. Now to get on the right side of the puck. But Clan dig it out. It's open. It opens up for Brooks. Oh, and what a great save there from Isles.
A good close tight game between these two teams so far. Both goalies getting plenty of action as well. Ryan Nye and Andy Isles of the Fife Flyers. There's Charlie Mosey in possession of the puck for the Flyers. Now turns to try and evade Zach Sullivan, does so. Sullivan takes a slip. It's a goal for the Flyers. Great work from Charlie Mosey coming in from the far side there. Managed to evade Zach Sullivan, who took a slip at the most inopportune moment. Did very well. And Mosey applying the finish. And at the far post of Ryan Nye, the Flyers take the lead.
The Flyers pick it up though, still 5-on-3 for another 18 seconds. Down low for the Flyers. The shout comes in, Clan from a really tight triangle here now. Flyers really stretching them. Down low, and there it is!
Evan Bloodoff with the touch right in front of Ryan Nye, the pass from Shaber. And that's why the Flyers are 2-up. We can see that one coming. The build-up play was intricate, it was precise. And it was Shaber who tapped it in for Bloodoff just in front of the blue paint. Flyers 2-up on Braehead Clan. 3:24 left of this first period.
Nice clean win from the Flyers. Moyer on the point. Feeds it out wide on the ice. Flashes the shot in. Oh, and it comes off the pipe. Now he got a little piece of it. Went off onto his left-hand pipe. Back at the point. Moyer feeds it down low. Cycling in the corner. Down low here. Now feeds it in. Oh, and it's off the skate of Burt. And it's a goal for the Flyers. An own goal from Cameron Burt. And he apologises to Ryan Nye. Just came off the skate. And the redirect took it clean in. Not much you can do about it, but it's the Flyers with a 3-goal lead here now in the second period against Braehead Clan.
The game, they've just got to keep it together and keep everything right and tight in the back.
Down in the corner, down behind the red line. Bloodoff feeds it back to the point. Feeds it down low, top of the slot, back to the point, moving the puck really nicely. Hillis, and it's there! A beautifully worked goal from the Fife Flyers. The puck moving sharply and swiftly. Went down low, back to the point, down low, back to the point, out wide to Hillis, who took the shot. It looked like he got a little bit of a clip. Wasn't enough power in it, it was the accuracy that got it past Ryan Nye. And just as you said it there, Craig, another goal here could be terminal for Braehead Clan, and it is. Fife Flyers 4, Clan 0, with 16 minutes to go in the second period. Clan find Doughty. Doughty makes the entry, tries to feed it in low, but it's not a good pass. Gauthier picks it up. heads straight for goal direct. And it's only enough work there from Haywood that prevented it being a much better opportunity.
And it comes into the Clan zone. Zach Sullivan as it plays it backhanded across his own zone. Shattuck now in neutral ice. You see Schofield on his right. Schofield with a chance. Comes off the pad of Andy Isles and wide. Flyers look to build something from that. There's Evan Bloodoff, the man with a hat-trick tonight. Good work from him. He's having a great night for the Flyers. Still in possession. Plays it across the blue paint through the legs of Ryan Nye. It's a fourth goal for Evan Bloodoff tonight. Disaster for Braehead Clan. 5-0 down, 9:25, and Jerry, Evan Bloodoff, he's having one of those nights.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just going to say that, Craig. I don't think we can sing this guy's praises enough here tonight. He's been absolutely fantastic, both in terms of strength, but just creating those opportunities. I mean, that's another poor goal for the Clan to concede there. Took a little redirect, took the power off it, went between the legs of Ryan Nye, but it was all the work of Bloodoff.
Braehead Clan losing by 5-0 against the Fife Flyers. Not so good for the home side, excellent for the away side though, you have to say. They've been superb in this game so far. Patilny to Buck, Clan on the power play in the last 30 seconds or so. As the puck is played back in, it's a low chance. Kozlansky.
Huge save.
Massive save from Andy Isles there. He's done very well.
Interesting power play line with just 45 seconds left of it. Patilny takes it in the zone, it's a bit of a mess up. Shattuck has the opportunity. And I tell you what, Berzins just did enough to recover there. The puck trickled over his stick, still quite slick the ice. As he feeds it through centre ice, Gauthier chips it through, clean through, Shaber pops it away, and it is 6 for the Fife Flyers. They continue as they mean to go on, but with a short-handed goal. It's been one of everything tonight for the Flyers. 4-on-4 power play goals, and now a short-handed goal just to rub it in here for the home fans, and that is well and truly silenced the crowd here, Craig, and the Fife Flyers fans on their feet travelling through. They can't believe what they're seeing.
No, they're absolutely right to be delighted by what they've seen from their team tonight. That was too easy a goal from Braehead Clan's point of view. Chase Shaber clean through on Ryan Nye, just tucking it inside and finding it low past Ryan Nye. It just compounds what's been a miserable night for Braehead Clan tonight. Fife have deserved it every step of the way.
What a hit!
From Jacob Doughty on, it was Tom Muir.
Tom Muir, I mean, that's a huge hit there. Jacob Doughty, probably out of sheer frustration, but a clean hit. Right up against the board, slammed into Tom Muir. Although it looks like he's calling it for a penalty. Well, I'd like to see that one again in Jacob Doughty, hangdog expression. It was a huge hit, and he's given it 5 minutes. Opened up, Clan, we're back to even strength, both teams. But it's the Flyers who push the advantage. Gauthier takes a shot, Nye with the rebound. Berg skates it out himself. Out wide on the ice with Barry McKenzie. Gauthier comes in, squeezes him up against the boards. McKenzie braces for the impact. The players battle in the corner. Like a clean hit. Seskon drops the gloves. The gloves are dropped, but Gauthier didn't drop them. It's just going to be a penalty. Gauthier just telling him, nothing happening. We are 6 goals up. I have no need to drop the gloves. But Seskon did everything he could to goad him. After that big hit on Barry McKenzie in the corner, Seskon grabbed Gauthier, looking to give him that little jostle, that poke, dropped the gloves, and Gauthier just shook his head, said no way. Such a different encounter here today, a really professional performance from the Fife Flyers. Competent, calm, playing to their strengths. And it's really working out for them, but it's Clan on the power play for another minute here. Kozlansky feeds it down low. With Shattuck. Shattuck tied up behind the goals. Moyer gets it clear. Gauthier spins out of trouble and clean through it. Shaber looking for the support. He's got Berzins, feeds it to Berzins, and it's another short-handed goal for the Fife Flyers. And when it came to special teams tonight, the Fife Flyers have been streaks ahead. And that is 7-0 tonight here against the Braehead Clan. 2 short-handed goals, multiple power play goals as well for the Fife Flyers here tonight. And the home crowd are absolutely furious, really. There's no way of other way of putting it, and the Fife Flyers fans up on their feet. Especially this fixture as well, which has traditionally had a lot of goals, and it has had tonight. It's just all been one way. Schofield picks it up and feeds it in. Oh, and Craig, you've cursed him because Tyler Shattuck has scored for the Clan. Well, Craig, if you wanted to solve your man of the match problem, the Clan's done it for you there now. Fantastic performance though from Andy Isles, but the Clan have scored one, and it's Tyler Shattuck. Yeah, it was Schofield who fed it in, and then Shattuck was there. It was an easy one for him to finish in the end. So Todd, obviously it's traditionally a difficult barn to come into here. We know what the rivalry's like, we know what the build-up's been like, but you must be absolutely delighted with that performance, a very professional one.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with that performance. I think that it was important. I mean, we have you guys 3 times in 3 weeks. I think it was important to, set a marker early. Obviously, I don't think anybody was really expecting that scoreline. It feels good, and I think the last couple of weeks our team's been playing some good, solid hockey, and things for whatever reason were aligned tonight. But I thought we were making smart choices with the puck. They've been prepared for this all week. They know what it's like to come into this building. They knew early that it was going to be a sellout, and we prepared them for the type of atmosphere. It can be very hostile in here to the away team, but we handled it pretty maturely, and like I said, our special teams did a great job tonight. Is it fair to say that discipline was a huge factor here tonight? A lot of penalties flying around, but it seemed like your team really kept a level head here. Yeah, we have, for a young team, we have quite a mature group, and, I think the big thing for me is regardless of the scoreline, I think that for 99% of the game, we really played smart, responsible hockey. They were making smart choices, and sometimes in a game like that where the offense is clicking, you can get guys cheating on the offensive side. I don't think that happened a lot tonight. I think we played smart away from the puck, and, it paid off for us tonight. And the upshot is 4 wins on the bounce now. I think it's 21 goals as well in those last 4 games. You've got a mixture of power play goals tonight, short-handed goals tonight, 4-on-4 goals tonight. You must be delighted with the team offense together. Absolutely, and I mean, confidence, as you know, is an amazing thing. Right now we're riding a high, and we're just going to hopefully ride that crest right out. But the guys are feeling good, and there's a good feel around the team. It's a fun, I've said this in a couple interviews, it's a fun group to work with, coming to work with these guys. They're a lot younger than I'm used to, and but it's good to be a part of. And a lot of guys new to Europe, and they're still learning their trade over here, but enjoying it certainly in the process. And obviously Guildford's coming up tomorrow. What's your game plan heading into that one? Is it more of the same? Do you feel like they're just on a roll now? Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to let guys run with it as long as they're doing the stuff that we insist upon. We got to let them run a little bit offensively. But, this Guildford team, they've been put up in a lot of offense as of late as well. And, they're young, speedy, so maybe a little bit like ourselves. So, we got the prep done, but we'll let the dust settle from tonight, and then we'll prep them tomorrow afternoon and get them ready for the game. Congratulations, great result. Thank you, Todd. Thank you. So, John, obviously a scoreline that not many people would have seen coming. Just 4 weeks ago, these teams matched up. Why was it such a different encounter tonight from your perspective?
That's a good question, but I mean, in the end, the stats don't lie. 7-1 loss, 3 power play goals against, 1 4-on-4 goal against, 2 shorthanded goals against. I mean, it says it all right there. I mean, 5-on-5, we were decent, and we shot the puck. We did what we want to do, but when it came to specialty teams, our big guys didn't show up. And I need more from Cameron Burt. I need more from Ryan Palutny. Tyler Shattuck was a little under average a little under. Christopher Bjorklund has to be better on the power play. I mean, if he's going to get that power play chance, he can't keep turning it over. So I feel sorry for the fans. I'm first to apologize. It's just probably my whole career I've never had a home game like that, especially a home opener. It doesn't matter when it is, but we can rectify it tomorrow. Again, the positive I take is 5-on-5 we were good. We're getting too many penalties, definitely. I mean, the only penalty I'll take is Jacob Dottie's, because it was a boarding, and that just means he hit the guy too hard, which he put himself in that hitting position, so he's at fault as well. So all in all, it was a pretty frustrating day.
Do you feel like that previous encounter, it was a much grittier, much more physical performance from the team out here tonight? Discipline seemed to be a problem. Obviously, it was difficult, but do you feel that that's a fair assumption that could have been the difference?
Well, you know, sometimes when those games are out of the way, people expect something even a bigger bloodbath. It's not the case. You know, it's usually you get that out of the way and then you start playing hockey, and if that happens, and it does. I mean, it's just my big guys didn't show up, and they're here for a reason. They're getting paid, and they need to show up. If not, we're useless. I mean, there's a reason why you have different pay grades for different players. I mean, when your 17-year-old Jordan Boyce is one of your best players, you don't stand a chance.
I mean, obviously difficult to take a silver lining from this thing, but Jordan Boessa and some other kind of the guys getting a bit of ice time at the end there, are you pleased with their performances there tonight?
Well, I mean, Matt Haywood's doing well. A couple of D-men are. Ville Hemelainen he did actually really well today, especially being his first game and being out so long. And then Barry McKenzie played decent. So, but again, if we don't have all the passengers on board, you know, it's just not going to fly. It's like anything. You need everyone going. That's why it's called a team. There's no me eyes. So I know they can show up tomorrow. If not, it'll be a long week of work.
Obviously, it's quite a travel tomorrow then, down to Sheffield again, another one of the big teams in the league. Are you ringing through any changes, anything you can change up, or are you just looking for an all-round performance change from your team?
No, players got to be more alert tomorrow. Special teams, that's how you win and lose games. And right now, that's what cost us literally our game. Stay out of the box, and we got to get our power play going. I mean, you put your first line out there and they get 2 shorthanded goals, it sends a message to all the other players. So it's a tough way to learn, but we'll see what happens.
Good luck tomorrow. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Cheers.